Clara and the Midnight Magic. It was Christmas Eve, the most glittering night of the year. Clara raced around the parlor, catching glimpses of the towering tree laden with sugar plums and sparkling tinsel. The air smelled of gingerbread and pine, and outside the snow was falling softly, muffling the sounds of the town. All the world felt full of waiting magic. The guests arrived, but Clara only had eyes for her godfather, Herr Drosselmeyer, the clockmaker. He wore a patched eye and a mysterious smile. His gifts were always the best. This year, he pulled out a small soldier with a stiff blue jacket and fierce gaze, a wooden nutcracker. Clara loved her new soldier instantly, imagining all the noble deeds he would perform. But her mischievous brother Fritz grabbed the nutcracker to test his cracking strength too roughly. Snap! The little soldier's jaw was broken. Clara snatched him back, tears blurring the fine painted details of his face. Long after the party ended, Clara crept back down to the parlor. She tucked her poor, bandaged nutcracker gently beneath the tree, promising him she would fix him perfectly in the morning. She settled on the sofa, waiting for sleep, but the old grandfather clock in the corner began to chime loudly. 1, 2, up to 12. Midnight had come. A strange shiver went through the room. Suddenly, the towering Christmas tree seemed to grow dizzyingly tall, and the furniture inflated like massive clouds. Clara realized she wasn't shrinking. The nutcracker was growing. His small wooden form stretched until he was as tall as a boy, sharp and ready. Then, a hideous squeak split the silence. A figure emerged from under the sofa, the Mouse King. He had 7 fierce heads and an army of gray soldiers marching behind him. The Mouse King's wicked eyes fixed on the nutcracker. "Surrender, tin soldier," he squealed. The battle began. The nutcracker and his army of toy soldiers fought bravely, but the mice were too many and too quick. Just as the Mouse King cornered the nutcracker, ready to bite, Clara grabbed her slipper and threw it with all her might. It hit the Mouse King right on his middle crown. Stunned, the Mouse King tumbled backwards. The nutcracker seized the chance and drove his sword forward. Victory was won. As the Mouse King's army fled, a brilliant light shone around the nutcracker. When the light faded, he stood before Clara, no longer a wooden doll, but a handsome young prince. "Thank you, noble Clara," the prince said, taking her hand. "You saved me. Now come, let me take you to my kingdom." He led her out of the parlor, past shimmering snowdrifts, and into a magical world of sweets and dances, a place where everything tasted like happiness and sounded like music. Clara woke up suddenly on the sofa, the winter sunlight streaming in. The house was quiet. She looked down at her hands. There lay the little wooden soldier, his jacket still blue, his jaw still bandaged, but whole in her care. Was it all a dream? Clara smiled. She knew the journey had been real, because the small wooden nutcracker doll was holding a tiny, perfect sugar plum.